Welcome to Expose, coming to you from Sony headquarters here in Ballsbridge, where I'm going to be chatting to this man in a couple of minutes, Olly Murs. Yes, and all of this is coming up too.
Welcome to Expose. I'm Lisa Cannon, and joining me later is beauty editor Liz Dwyer with your essential guide to SPFs. But first, let's cross back to Ruth, who is with the lovely Olly Murs right now. Ruth.
Thanks, Lisa. Yes, I'm joined here with the lovely Olly Murs. Welcome back to Ireland.
It's good to be here. I'm having a great time. But where's the sunshine?
I know, it's still nice and warm though. You have to give us that.
It is, and it's always warm here on Expose with all you beautiful ladies. So it's
Absolutely.
good to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to be chatting more to Olly in a couple of minutes. But first, we're going to go over to Glenda with today's Catwalk Closet Challenge.
Hi, Glenda.
Time to cross back to Ruth now, who is standing by with Olly Murs. Ruth.
Thanks, Lisa. Yes, I'm still here with Olly Murs. We have moved inside because it got a little windy, didn't it?
It got very windy outside. No, it's good to be inside. Thank you.
It's not good for the hair when it gets that windy.
Yeah, I have the same problem. No, it was good. It was good to be in.
So your new single, You Don't Know Love, it's out at the moment, okay, and you have a cool video to go with it. At the start of the video, you are shirtless. Did you have to work out extra hard for this? Were you doing ab crunches in the morning?
I didn't know I was going to be sort of topless for the first part of the video. So when we first, the day of it, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to do some press ups. So I was like literally in my room, like before we went on air, well, before we went to, on camera, to kind of make it feel a little bit like, I looked a little bit tense. Because I literally came off soccer aid, for like 2 weeks. And I was just eating everything. After I did my training.
But you must have been working out a lot doing that.
Yeah, I was. But then I had 2 weeks before the video shoot where I wasn't doing anything. So I was just like eating and drinking and just like, oh, whatever. And so I let myself go a little bit. And then all of a sudden I'm naked in the video.
I'm sure you didn't.
Well, I mean, the reaction has been lovely. So thank you. But yeah.
So, You Don't Know Love is on your new album. This is your 5th studio album, and I read that you said this is a heartbreak album. Is it hard or easy to write about heartbreak?
It's not easy, no, because you don't really want to talk about it. But then it sort of came flooding out when you start writing songs. But it's not really a heartbreak album. It's kind of it has a little bit of that in the album, but it's sort of the heartbreak, then moving on, and then meeting new people and moving on basically in your old relationship to a new one. So it's got a little bit of that on it, but obviously the first single is the start of that process, and I can't wait for people to hear the new singles from it as well. Yeah,
absolutely. And speaking of moving on, are you enjoying being single at the moment?
I am actually. Yeah, it's nice to kind of feel like you've got to a good place, and I feel like I'm excited that the music's coming out. I've got loads coming up. The summer's here. Yeah,
and is it easy or hard to meet people because you're more well known now than you were before?
Maybe it is a bit hard. I haven't really found it like really hard, but I just kind of, it is hard to kind of find someone that is just likes you for you and not because they know you off the telly and they like you because you're a singer and stuff like that. So you have to kind of try and get to know someone, but it is hard. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
So you wouldn't go on Tinder now?
Not a minute, no. But never say never. You never know. Are you on it?
No, and I'm single too, but I'm like too scared to go on it
because
it's like daunting. It's like too many people.
You'll be getting so many likes, ridiculous.
No, I'm not ready to go on it yet.
Ready? Okay. Well, I'm not ready either.
Okay, we're not ready.
We're gonna hold back. Okay. Because we'll break Tinder. If we go on it, we break it.
Oh, do you think? Okay. I don't know about that. Well, you will. I won't. So you were mates with Niall Horan. Is he a good wingman?
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, he's a great lad to go out with for a few.
Do you do lads' nights out?
We've been on a few actually recently, but I haven't seen him for a few months because he's been busy, I've been busy. But we did obviously Soccer A together. Niall's obviously a good friend of mine, so yeah, it's good to hang out with him. And him and his mates are a great laugh, and he's top lad.
So you do like some booga shots at the top of the bar?
Yeah, by that point I haven't got a clue what we're drinking, but yeah, we do shots at some
That's what happens when you drink with the Irish.
Yeah, well, we were celebrating St Paddy's Day together, and we were doing it in Manchester for a big Man United game, and yeah, we were playing this game with a Guinness, and Yeah, it was interesting. It was a good night.
Sounds like fun. I want to go in the next lads night.
Yeah, you should come. Why not? Come out.
Okay, well, come back to us in a few minutes where Olly is going to be answering your questions.
Now it's time to cross back over to Ruth now, who's with Olly Murs, and he's about to answer your questions. Ruth, we're kicking off with one from Sarah on Twitter.
Thanks, Lisa. Yes, Sarah from Twitter at Murs Mums tweeted us, and she wants to know, if you were a perfume, whose neck would you be sprayed on and why?
Oh, whose neck would I be sprayed on? I'd want to spray on Jennifer Lawrence's neck.
Okay, we know you have a crush on her, that's for sure.
I just couldn't think of anyone else. I just thought it'd be really fun. And I would call it breadcrumbs, because the birds dig it.
Okay. Have you used that line before?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Marlena on Twitter also asked, is your famous love rug, your chest hair, soft or bristly?
I mean, when I feel, let them know.
It's kind of a bit of both. Oh no, it's soft.
It's soft, but a little bit.
You moisturize.
I like to be a bit rough around the edges, you know? Can't be perfect.
Okay, so here's another one from Twitter. Murs by Stalson on Twitter asks, are there any collabs on the new album?
We're going to have a few, but one of them is kind of sorted and done. We've got two more that we want to do, which we're piecing together. But yeah, it's kind of in motion.
Okay. Any names you can enter?
I can't give you any names, but it's going to be fun, I think, for the fans. It's quite exciting, so yeah.
Yeah. So Helen on Twitter asks, what's your favourite takeaway?
Favourite takeaway at the moment, I'd probably say it's a Domino's pizza. Love pizza.
What kind of pizza? I love pizza.
I like in Domino's it's like a double decadence pizza with meat, like the meteor, the barbecue meteor. Okay. It's really nice. Yeah. I like an Hawaiian though. I like a bit of pineapple on a pizza.
Yeah. When you're hungover or just any random day?
It's always on a Sunday. It seems to be. It doesn't. Maybe a hangover helps, but I think it always seems to be on a Sunday. I don't know why.
When you don't want to cook, you know.
Yeah, I just like Sundays. Sundays, yeah.
So Charlotte Hickman on Twitter asks, Mila Kunis or Caroline Flack?
Oh, I mean Mila Kunis. Sorry, Kaza, but Mila Kunis is just one of my dreams.
Yeah, she's quite divine.
Mila Kunis, Jennifer Lawrence, and Jennifer Aniston. Okay,
so you don't really have a type. That's a real mix.
It's the mix of Hollywood superstar greatness. I love them.
Absolute babes. So Camille on Twitter asks, do you play Pokemon Go?
I'm really sorry, but I don't get it. I completely, like, I was...
Me neither. Okay, so...
I kind of get it, but I was gone. Like, I left when Pokemon came out originally, I was 18 and it would, like, gone past me. Okay. And then now I can see people, like, running down the street catching Pokemons and, like... I'm on my phone enough as it is. Yeah. I mean, to be on it as constant and as much as they are at the minute, running around Central Park and running down the street after Pokemons, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. So we don't get Pokemon and we don't get Tinder.
No, we don't get Tinder or Pokemon. We're just
old school.
We're old school. Yeah, me and Ruth are old school.
Well, that is all from us here, Lisa.
No, Ruth, we've actually got one more question here from Kelly on Instagram. I think someone has a proposal for Olly.
Yes, Lisa. Actually, I forgot about that one. There is one more question. Okay. It's from Kelly on Instagram. She says, can you be my hubby, please?
Hubby?
Husband.
Okay. Yeah. I've never met you before, but if that's how Tinder works, then... And Twitter, then...
Or Instagram.
Or Instagram or Twitter, however it is. Yes, why not? Just send me your profile picture and we can make it official.
Wow. There you go, Callie. Well, that is from all of us here. You Don't Know Love. Olly Murs' new single is out right now. Back to you in studio.